Beyond beat. Janssen! And Blackburn Rovers are 18 minutes away from a Premiership return.
As far as Stewart, just outside the penalty area, clips it central for David Dunn. David Dunn equalises. It just had to be. Dack's corner and it goes. Glance towards goal, and Rovers have taken the lead. And Charlie Mulgrew has scored his 14th of the season.
Hello there, Rovers fans. We've done it. Bradley Dack's return to the team. We're here. What a big day. As you know, if you follow Rovers Chat on Twitter, it's been 810 days since Bradley Dack has last played in front of supporters. Today, likely to be the day as Dack is on the bench. I'm sure he'll be TM's first choice to get out there and do some dirt against Bristol City. Welcome, Rovers fans. It's another watch along. Hello. What's up? Hi. Hello. Yes. Represent Ireland, Sean. Yes. Greetings from Dublin. I mean, that was so bad. Already, we're off to a very bad start. Death Trap. Love your name. Love your greeting. Hi to you too. What a game. Are you all amped? Are you as amped as me for Bradley friggin' Dack, the magician himself? Also on the bench, James Brown. You know what that means? There is a $44 US investment sitting right there. I've yet to get any ROI on. Hoping today's the day. I got a little ROI on my eBay purchase. How's everybody doing, man? How's y'all's week's been? It's only been a couple days. We were only all here together Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But we're here again now. It's the weekend. My mother-in-law is visiting us for a week or 8 days. She came in yesterday. She's staying. They were nice enough to go leave. So it's a little quiet. I like it. They didn't really, I mean, they're upstairs. Leave. I forced 3 women, my wife, my mother-in-law, and my daughter, to sit in my daughter's nursery for the next 2.5 hours. Why? So that you don't have to hear any subtle noises in the background. I'm just doing it for you. You can't be bothered with a subtle noise here or there. I know it takes away from the quality of the watch along. It's not me always muting my microphone. It's not me forgetting things randomly. It's not me pressing the wrong buttons. And it's certainly not my janky webcam. No. It's those little noises that you all can't stand. I know this. So I locked them all in the nursery. Lock is a strong word. I glued the nursery door shut. Gluing's not locking. I feel like gluing sounds worse than lock. So I glued it. So there you go. Now you know. Now you know how to get privacy in America. And I said privacy for all of you. How we doing though, chat? For real. How are we feeling? I was meant to be going today, but I have to go somewhere else. Dad Trap. Where do you have to go? That's more important than Bradley Dack's return. It better be important, man. What's up, Rovers JG? How you feeling? All right, so I tried to do this thing. I tried to be cool. We are an award-winning channel, and I really wanted to, I don't know. Can I upload a file? Yeah. I'm trying to be fancy, trying to doctor up the show a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to doctor up that shizzo for Rizzo. So let me see if this, maybe if I say this. So I made a graphic, and I'm very excited about my graphic, but I don't know why it won't work. I'm going to try to replace this. I'm very excited, though. I really am to show you all this. Let's see if I can do it. Other channels have graphics, and I felt like you all needed something other than like my janky face to look at. Good morning, sir. USA Fan 24. Good morning. Snowy. where you are, it's snowy here, man. We got dumped on. Not that bad, actually. North Ohio got like 6 inches, or up where my mother-in-law is from, which is north of Ohio, northeast. But we got some snow. It's wintry. How was the spring water trip? Man, the water was flowing. It was fast. It's an underground cistern, right? So this is like truly nature as well. You're talking about like a 5,000-10,000-year-old cistern, right? And it's literally like just a giant well system. That's a series of rocks and like in like hillsides. So it's gorgeous there, man. And I went on a beautiful day, and I really am glad I decided to go when I did, because it was gorgeous out and the water was really flowing. Sometimes it flows because it's natural. It just depends. Sometimes it flows pretty slow, but I filled 35 gallons in under an hour, which was really good for that place. Well under an hour, honestly. So yeah, so a beautiful spring water trip. I have some spring water right here. I poured it in this bottle, so it's like I'm drinking a beer. And that's how I get my kicks nowadays. I have to go wrestling. Okay, I wrestled. Did you know that? Did you know that about me? I did. Yeah, man. Totally. I wrestled in 7th and 8th grade and 9th grade. I think I wrestled all 3 years in what would be middle school here in America. And I'll never forget this. I'm going to share this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I do the things that I do. One time I was wrestling, or I think it was just our school, and we were all working out and like wrestling each other, like training. And so we're in training, and we get done training, and we're changing over. And I had been like farting a lot during training. And, you're in like a little leotard. And so I'm breaking wind. And it's like, I clearly have to poop. And I don't poop. Let me be clear. I don't poop in the wrestling leotard, but I fart enough where you would think I could, there could be some evidence. So one of the guys, who's the biggest guy, he was in the highest weight class. I was all the way down very low. I was near the bottom 4 weight classes. He was like the bottom 5. He was all the way up at the biggest one. So he's the biggest guy on our team. And he called me butt cheese. And it stuck. So my wrestling team called me butt cheese for a year. I don't know if I've ever publicly told anybody that story. I'm not sure why I just told all of you that. I immediately regret doing this. But there you go. And I remember because they all started saying it, and then they were laughing, and I felt really horrible. That's why I remember this, see, because it was a moment where you just were humiliated in school. One of those great public school, among your peers, humiliating moments that you see in the movies. That was me with butt cheese. So if y'all want to call me butt cheese, it's fine. I mean, that shit was like 27 years ago. So there you go. The game, I watched the game on I Follow Wolves 1901. So I have the Rovers International Pass for the year, and I follow that. Gaz Israel, today's the day we get our goal scoring touchback. Big win for Rovers. Yes, Bristol have conceded 65, third most in the championship. We have to score goals today. Let me be clear. We cannot get a 0-0 draw. We can't get a 1-1 draw. We haven't beat Bristol in our last 3 attempts, 2 draws and a loss. Never scored more than a goal in those games. They went, I think, 1-1, 1-0, and 0-0. So that I can't do this. I've gone 15 hours of talking with 2, or no, sorry, I did the math. 25 hours of talking with 2 goals. I'm averaging 1 goal point per 12.5 hours of doing what I'm doing now, which is telling embarrassing stories and talking about Michael Caine and David Bowie. So that can't happen today. Yes, please. I know. I love those 2, man. I've got both of those 2. Well, my buddy, I have his ESPN Plus account. I'm sorry you don't have that. You can buy the individual game, just so you know, Wolves 1901. You can just buy the game. Not finishing top 6 without this win. Yes. And have you seen our run, Ben? Good to have you in here, man. Have you seen the schedule? I'm not a big schedule guy generally, but I think at this point in the season, you know what the teams are. And we have a pretty insane schedule coming up. Insane and fortuitous. We play a lot, I mean a lot, of bottom division teams basically in a row. So if we were to get that mojo back and get that 3-0, 2-1, bop, 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 5 in a row kind of thing, it starts today. You're completely correct. Chris Hayes, Hazy Days. Good afternoon, all you wonderful people. Excited to see Dak back. Oh my gosh. If he scores, I cannot promise you that I won't get very, very emotional. I don't know. I know. Why did I share that? So just so you feel better, really, Rovers JG, if you have a really humiliating story from school, the goal is to unite over that. I know exactly, Wolves. We do. Dak is on the bench. All right, so let me see if I can do this. There you go. That doesn't look good like that. I don't like that. I kind of like that, but not really. Well, either way here. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't do blue and white either. Huh. I had the Rovers in blue and white, and for some reason, it just went all blue. But there's your lineups right there. All right, there's your lineups right there. So obviously, let's talk about Bristol first real quick just to get out of the way. But it is going to be Daniel Bentley in goal, not David Bentley. That would be amazing. Why can't we have David Bentley in goal for Bristol today? Seriously. It is, of course, Jay Da Silva, Robert Atkinson, Matty James, Joe Williams, Chris Martin, Andreas Weimann, Antoine Semenyo, Robbie Kundi, Tim Close, Alex Scott, Cameron Pring, Nacky Wells, bane of my existence, Nacky Wells, Sam Bell, Tommy Conway, Aman Banarus, and Han Noah Masengo on the bench. So pretty big deal. No Thomas Callas, right? Obviously, a guy came over from Bristol after being loaned out from Chelsea for basically his entire career. But no Thomas Callas in the back for Bristol. That's a big deal. I think he's their best central defender. I think they'll miss him. I think Close, not to be confused with the great Close from Germany, but Tim Close, he's a solid veteran defender from Switzerland, but I think he's susceptible to a player like Rada Kadra. So I'm excited to see Kadra in the back there. If you see the Rovers numbers there, obviously Rada Kadra, Sam Gallagher starting up top. That pair, I think, has struggled to finish chances because we have been creating chances. I think both of those players, with the depth on our bench, are going to be on short leashes today. And I think a short leash for Tony Mowbray is 64 minutes. He rarely, I'd like to see like an earlier sub, but maybe a halftime sub. We'll see what happens. I pray that they're both effective and they both have great games and we don't have to have that conversation, but plenty of attacking options on the bench. Obviously, the midfield three, the Bermuda Triangle of Death, Bucko, Trav, Rothwell, bingo. The back five staying the same from last week. Joe Wright and Costello at right back with Dale. I was just playing some Harry Belafonte for the family as we made breakfast this morning. Yes, breakfast with Belafonte. Saturdays at this house. We listen to about 5-6 Harry Belafonte songs and dance and make breakfast. It's very fun. So no Deo, no Nyambi. That means JRC starting at right back. In the middle, the big three, these guys just don't concede. I mean, I know we're disappointed because at one point we were second and we're all fretting, dropping out of the playoffs. But every day I try to wake up and I pray to the good Lord, baby Jesus, sweet baby Jesus, thank him for my life and my healthy family. And then I also pray to our back three, who seemingly can barely ever, I mean, they just don't allow goals. It's really one of the most incredible things about this year. And 5 years from now, 10 years from now, no matter what happens here, I want you all to remember this back three and just how hard it was to really score on them. So remember that, friends. So there you go. Obviously on our bench, Tyree Stolen, Bradley Dack, Ryan Giles, Ryan Hedges, James Brown, and Bradley Johnson. So no true center back. Let's pray our center backs stay healthy. Bradley Johnson could play emergency center back, obviously. But no real other options there and tons of attacking options. So love it. Love this team. Antonis Sturgiakis getting a rare appearance there too. So that's exciting stuff, man. So what do y'all think of that lineup? Andres Fischer, que pasa, friend? Que pasa? Did you see those No Brereton Diaz commercials? I love them. The credit card commercials. Amazing. So, yeah, so it's Kadra and Galley up top. Hey, preaching the choir. Good to have you back, though, Andres. I hope you've been well. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your family's good. Yeah, I follow. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. I would have given Hedges a full 90, dropping Gallagher. Yeah. I wonder. I think maybe Hedges. I think it's because, Kadra and Hedges generally. Kadra plays in that top right channel. And I think that's where you'd play Hedges if you want him to drift in on his left, with the overlapping runs of Joe Rank and Casella. What do y'all think of this graphic? I don't know why it won't size into this other box. It's kind of annoying. There it is, a little bigger. I don't know if that really does anything for you. But there you go. There's your lineups. Guess what I made this in? Ready? PowerPoint. That's right. PowerPoint. So there we are, friends. Super happy, though, to be here with all of you. And don't forget, oh, baby, an evening with the legend, Colin Hendry. That is Friday, June 24th, in the beautiful middle of summer at the Avenue Hotel in Brock Hall Village. Doors open at 6. Get there, tie some on. The whole thing starts at 7. It's only $15, and you get a little meal. What is not to love about that, man? Have you got your ticket yet? I'm not even joking. What am I, 7,000 miles away from y'all? I'm so jelly about this. Part of me wants to come in the middle of summer just to do this and go to that Summerfest thing at Ewood with Boy George and Ubi 40 and stuff. But, I think I'll wait and go to some Rovers games. But, man, do I want to come this summer just for this, just to be the weird, obnoxious yank in the room. So, please check out roverschat.com. Go to our website. Obviously, follow us on social media as well. And, of course, big thanks to our sponsors as well today. Blue Rose Capital and 6 Yards Out. As always, they're great. The Three Amigos, PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. There you go. Love that movie. Yeah, Luke, I think we might see that. If we can't get Deo or Nyambi back in the next 5 games, I'd be really surprised to see JRC play a full 90 the next couple games in a row. Maybe not. Yes, please give me something. You can't really see the numbers very well. Maybe white. I know. Well, Andres, I did the white and blue, but for some reason when it formatted it into this StreamYard, it took all the white out and just did blue. So it did make it harder, and I will work on that. Thank you, friend. Yeah, good. It maybe gives you a little more visual, you know what I'm saying, of how they're going to line up versus us. So what do we think, y'all? What do we think? Hey, I have a question for you, Europe and the world, as we get closer to this game. I'd love your predictions. Of course, the winner at the end of the year, all the winners who get the correct predictions get entered in a little pool, and they all get a prize. But there's different prizes, so the pool is to draw for prizes. So it'll be really fun. So please get your predictions in if you like free stuff from America. Callum. Well, it's because I have no life, Callum. Thank you for calling. If you want to say best presenter instead of loser, I'll take it. But I appreciate that. My mother-in-law, again, staying with us. So, I don't say anything. I'm just trying to do my routine, get in my headspace for this, right? And I just walk out of the bathroom with a blatantly blue and white beard. And she wasn't ready for that. She didn't know that this was a thing that was going to happen. So then she was just like staring at me. Nice prediction, 2-0 Rovers. I think 2-0 sounds really good, Rovers, JG. I'm glad you're on that one. Glad you're on it. So, yeah, get your predictions in. Sweet thanks. Just passing by, going to the stadium. What? You're there? That's amazing. Hayes thinks Bristol will get one. Galley, Wells, and then Dak with the last minute to reduce us all to tears. I could, after the run we've had, Hazy Days, man, would there be nothing sweeter after this run we had? Luke thinking 1-0. Callum also thinking 1-0. Boy, I think we need more than one. I hope it's a win, but man, I hope it's more than one, I gotta say. Jacob Carter thinks Dak in the 95th. Ooh, that'd be juicy. I'd freak out. I'd lose it. I'd probably have a heart attack. I'd probably go into cardiac arrest. Seriously. If I do have a heart attack while announcing this game, Just, it'll be fine. You could all just watch me die, and then it'll be the biggest viral video ever. Kadra and Giles, interesting. So Stevie Cotterill thinking Giles is going to come off and give us something with that wand of a left. Okay. Wolves also saying 1-0. So a lot of 1-0s, some 2-0s, and a 2-1. No 3-1s yet. I'm excited for this lineup. I'm excited for this game. Obviously, this is a huge game. I feel very positive. Way different vibe than the last two games, you know. Oh, here in Chile. To watch a Chilean league game. We'll stay tuned with Rovers. Have a good one. You too, Andres Fisher. Tell the Chilean people America loves them. They got a fan in Ohio, you know. Appreciate you, though, dude. Have fun there. That's great. Post a picture, some on your social media. I would love to see, like, some Chilean footage. 7-0 Rovers. I love it. That's a good old American football score there. For reals. I love it. So, you know, obviously Dak's the big news. Tony Mowbray, pretty excited about that. Dak, if you saw the interview the other day, it was about a 3.5-minute Bradley Dak interview. He talked about the journey to get back here, what it's going to be like playing in front of fans, the emotions he's going to get if he warms up for the game. And you could tell him and the gaffer sometimes disagree on things, but they agree on things and they work together. And I think this time off, getting back, this rehabilitation, it's not time off. I shouldn't even frame it that way. The guy worked so hard, right? So in this struggle through rehabilitation and conditioning to get back and get right mentally and physically for Bradley Dak, he's become, I think, a little closer with Mowbray. You hear them talking about, like, they're just, you know, Dak's always in his ear. He's always in his office. They're chatting a lot. And I would say that the one weird thing I sensed out of that interview a little bit was that Bradley Dak was not as excited about coming off the bench as he was starting. You know, he said the gaffer and him have a plan, and when he starts, blah, 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 and if he needs to come off the bench, like, he'll do that too, right? So if you listen, I'm not saying he's being, like, ungrateful or whatever. I just think that he's a competitor. You know, he's the heart and soul of the team. He's just loved by everybody. And I think he wants to go out there and start games, and wants to play games while he's still in his prime. So we'll see. We'll see how many times he's on the bench, you know what I'm saying, going forward. But I just love that he's there. I feel like that vibe of having that guy there with the rest of the guys keeps them loose, seeing them out there, that belief. You know, it's a small, tight group. We've heard all year about the camaraderie of this team, you know, about how together there was, how they fought for each other, how they fight for each other, how there's that passion. So I think Dak only elevates all those feelings. And so I really do. I feel confident here. I have confidence oozing out of my old bad pores. And I'm 7,000 miles away from Ewood. So I can only imagine that there's got to be a really positive, confident feeling there emanating from the people there and stuff like that. So if you want, send me your favorite Bradley Dak goal in chat. I would love to hear one you remember that you love. Your favorite Bradley Dak moment even would be pretty good as well, right? I would like to see that. Also, this was my question. Obviously, every week, the A story is Rovers, and we do call the game. But the B story finds its way. And I want to start today's B story by asking you all a question. Did you have over there, and did you watch Sesame Street growing up? Or did you have an analog to Sesame Street in the United Kingdom? And by analog, I mean like an iconic decades-long run of like an educational children's show designed specifically to stimulate very young children. That's what Sesame Street is. Obviously, it's like iconic thing here in America. So I wonder, okay, love Sesame Street. So you did get it over there. Did you have an English version, or did you just get the American ones? Okay, certainly did. So did you just watch the American shows growing up, American Sesame Street? Is that how it worked, everybody? I'm interested in that too. Because I'm glad that some of you have. Whenever you watched it, you know who passed away was Emilio Delgado, right? Who played Luis. And yeah, it was the U.S. version. Who played the Fix-It, the guy at the Fix-It shop, Luis, right? Emilio Delgado passed away at, I think, 81 years old. He had a really crappy form of cancer. Sounded like painful stuff. So a guy who was a legend on Sesame Street joined the cast, I think, in 1972, was on the cast for 28 years. So if you remember the Hispanic gentleman, and that was a big deal here in America, I'm sure over there, but, you know, lots of people of like Mexican descent, Chicano, Latino, talked about how a guy like that on TV for a young audience from that background, that was a huge deal. Because up in, you know, think about America, think about Simmons, and maybe over there too, probably over there too. I don't want to speak out of turn, but there wasn't a lot of fair or positive Mexican representation on American television in the 50s, 60s, right? I mean, it was all really gross, inappropriate stereotypes. You know what I mean? That were born out of like the famous Western movies and stuff. So all of a sudden, Delgado was this just positive, very charming, you know, very warm Mexican man on television. So he was a big deal in that regard too. So RIP to the legend, Emilio. If you all watch Sesame Street, you probably remember Emilio. And yeah, so there you go. So Emilio gone, but not forgotten. That dude did a lot for kids. So if he impacted your life, you remember him a little bit. Just wanted to let you know that very sad news. Because I'll tell you, I watch those episodes with my daughter. We watch all the old ones, right? We literally watch like Sesame Street archives all the time. It's the only thing I'll let her watch. So I like became reattached to these characters, rewatching it with my daughter. So it was extra sad for me 48 hours ago when I found that out. Like I took it harder than like the Betty White, you know what I mean? The last one that really messed me up like that was like Bowie and Robin Williams. Both of those celebrity, Chris Cornell. Those celebrity deaths. Because, you know, Cornell and Robin Williams, obviously both suicides. Like, oh my God. So those ones really messed me up. And the next one that'll mess me up when it happens is a legend, Harry Belafonte, who of course sings Dale, Dale, right? Harry's like 94 or something. And so, yeah, so a little Harry Belafonte love. So go listen to Harry Belafonte. Go watch Old Sesame Street. RIP to Emilio. The fans are in the tunnels. Rovers in my favorite blue and whites, Bristol City in a kind of little red with some kind of little patchy design and white shorts as well. Obviously, in American every show, I like to give my opinions on the jerseys, just because it's completely different aesthetic taste here in terms of jerseys and sports. And I got to say, Bristol's jerseys, I like these jerseys. I like these jerseys. There's been some teams kits that have come into Ewood at some of these watch-alongs where I've been like, this is fuck awful. This one, not so much. We don't need to count to add up the number of goals we've scored recently. Stop. One goal. Two goals in February. Zero wins in 5 games. Ooh, fun. Alatin Yazisi Sabiradir Masini Varmi. That's Turkish, my friend. Komik Miamk. Is that I all I know is of Turkish is I like some bands. I like bands. Salikini Sikiam. Interesting. I don't know. Love Turkey. Love my Turkish connection. Love my Turkish mafia. Welcome. Altın Gün is a great Turkish band. Everybody listen to them. Here's how you say their name. I'm putting it in chat. Altın Gün. My favorite Turkish band. We're not on Scotty. That's what I'm saying, Ryan, that pressure. Don't you all think, I have a real question for you here as we're nearing tip-off. Obviously, we're very, very close to kickoff. Do you think that all those Sky games, bringing players in and being a buyer in January, the bonus offered by Venky's, do you think all that just was too much pressure on this young team? There's Nigel Pearson and Tommy Mowbray talking. Very warm embrace, like it. Seemed like friendly guys chatting with each other. Oh, I really like that. I like that. Okay, so Nigel and Tony. Good. See, so Bristol, if you're a Bristol fan in here, I like your jerseys. I like that Tony Mowbray and Nigel Pearson are there. In a display of solidarity for Ukraine and the people impacted by ongoing military action, Blackburn Rovers and the football fans will take a moment here and do some applause. Guys talking with each other. Both teams are on the center circle right now. I hope that's true, man. Alatin. Yeah, I would love it. Yes, that is what I think. Pearson is a scary guy. I love Michael Pearson, man. Oh, Nigel Pearson, you mean? I thought you were talking about Rovers Chat legend Michael Pearson. No, Nigel Pearson. Yeah, I like Nigel Pearson. Players now taking a knee. Semenyo with the fist in the air. Iconic moment there as racial equality. And the fight for that is an important thing and never to be forgotten, even during a game. We're here. Rovers players jumping, antsy. Bristol players huddle together, arounds together. Interesting chat there by Bristol. Interesting. We'll see here. I like that. I don't know if I've seen a team do that before. A little huddle by Bristol. Nice. Oh, we've got a little bit of Turkish going on. I love it. I love it. All right. Turkish delight. You guys are my Turkish delight. Here we go now. Kickoff underway here at Ewood. Looks like a huge crowd. You know they're excited for Dak. I can feel it from here. And we're underway here at Ewood. Thanks for joining me on another watch along here at Rovers Chat. Rovers hoof the ball long. It's headed out by Bristol. And if you'd like to link up with me, we're at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seconds on the clock if you can sync it up. Forrest already 1-0 up after 17 seconds. Not good. Yes, Rovers JG, let's do this. All right, anchoring that back line, it's Wharton, Jean-Paul Van Hecker, and Lanahan. The ball goes from Rothwell back to Wharton and back to Van Hecker, who is all the way back, looking up. Nice big long ball coming down for that right channel on the run. Can he get to it? He does. Pickering stays in, but gets his pocket picked. And that ball's going to go way back. Intercepted. Good pick. Good read there by Lanahan to be in the right place. It goes to Rothwell in midfield. He's going to spray it out right to Trav, who's way out wide. I don't like Trav way out there. Trav, I like you in the middle of the field. Trav looking to maybe bring it in. Instead, he's going to lay it off to Van Hecker. Bristol staying way back. Way back, of course. They're looking to play on the counter. Amen. There you go. Cheese, Marmite, toasty time. Love it. I know. Exactly, Ryan Edwards. I want to see the magic of Kadra. 123, 124, 125 on the clock. Looks like a good showing here in terms of attendance, I got to say. Long throw for Bristol. They're going to try and play it up. Congested here on the left side, right in front of both managers. Bristol gets a good hoof on the ball, and Semenyo's over out wide right now, one-on-one on Van Hecker. He cuts in with his right foot, cuts back to his left, takes a left-footed shot, scraped across goal. Van Hecker was there. The shot not saved by Cam. It didn't need to be. Cam knew it was going wide. I think he let it go. Semenyo, though, with a nice double step over to get some space. Kaminsky was down for that, and the ball went wide of goal. So low-footed shot across goal by Semenyo there. Not bad. Not bad play there. Nigel Pearson sitting on a cooler a la Marco Bielsa's bucket. I still can't believe Bielsa was fired. And they hired Jesse Marsh. And Jesse Marsh, I got to tell you a secret. He's overrated. You heard it here first from an American, so you know it must be authentic. Ooh, Gallagher on the right beats his man, plays it out to the middle. Not the greatest ball, and couldn't find Kadra with it, but good play by Gallagher there on the side of the box to beat his man one-on-one and get in a dangerous position for a pass. The ball headed by Van Hecker there to keep it in Bristol's half. Fighting. Rovers all around, and Bristol will turn the ball over. It's going to go back to Van Hecker, who plays it back to Wharton. And to Rothwell, back to Wharton. Wharton looking up, head up, and he's going to launch a ball down the left channel way wide. Aaron pass there, looking for Kadra. I don't think Wharton probably had his head over that properly. He knows it. Gives Kadra a little wave. Hi. Hi, love you. That's like me out there. I'd be like, hi, he looked at me. He's mad about my kick. 3:20 on the clock. 21, 22, 23. Bristol trying to find something. Ooh, pressure there. Pressure there by Rovers. That was Gallagher. I know. He did. I know. Remember who was here last week when we all chanted? I got you all to put in chat, and we basically chanted like we but one of us. But we chanted Gallagher is shite in an attempt to do reverse psychology. Let me be fair. We were trying to use reverse psychology, and it didn't work. It was pretty great. I know, right? I just still think that I get it, that Bielsa system and blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like Calvin Phillips is almost irreplaceable in that holding midfield spot. It's such a unique position. There's very few players that have the skill set to play in that role, which is a critical role. And no Bamford up top, which was, say what you want about Bamford, but the man worked and the man was really effective in Bielsa's system. So when you lose your two most important players in your system, you're going to struggle in a system like that. But yeah, I'm really surprised. I mean, Bielsa lived there, you know. The guy definitely had OCD. I don't know if you heard that awesome. I think it was on The Guardian Football Weekly. They had a really great long-form special about Bielsa a couple months ago. Bristol running on the counter now. Ooh, Lenihan burned in midfield. The ball's going to go out wide to Semenyo. Van Hecker closing him down. Edge of the box. Ray tackle by Van Hecker. Viking Warlord says, give me it. Semenyo holds him immediately, frustrated after getting cleaned out. He held out his pockets. It was like little elephant ears. There was nothing left, Semenyo. You lost the ball big time. Great play by Van Hecker there. Some pro shit. 5:17, 18, 19, 5:20 on the clock if you want to sync up with me. Ball's going to go long for Kadra. Headed down. Not the best decision there by Rothwell. Rovers are going to lose it. Really fast diagonal into the middle of the field. And now Bristol looking for the counter. They are playing these really quick passes to get the ball up. I got to say, it's impressive. Not going to lie. I kind of liked it. I like what Bristol's trying to do here. We've got to be careful now. They're clearly playing with a certain pace to their counterattacking. Right now, though, it is Bristol with the ball. Rovers are going to pressure here a little bit. Kadra misses out. The ball goes out. Boom, boom. Kicked out of bounds. All right, good pressure by Reda. Good pressure by our boy Reda. 6:10 on the clock. Oh, man. I just need goals. I need a goal already. It's been so long. It's been so long. 6:20 on the clock. Sunny day. It's sunny here now, too, actually. I like that. I love when the sun is shining. The big shadow. Jack Walker and cutting down the middle of Ewood Park here. So it's half lit, half dark, much like the Rovers blue and white halves. Ewood with a shadow line nearly down the center of the pitch, running all the way across from goal to goal. Bristol manages to work it out of the Rovers press. So looking for some space on the left. Trav closing down his man. Semenyo plays it back into Semenyo now, who's on the left. Nice little 1-2, looking for the flick over. A challenge. Wow, nifty stuff there. I think that was Travis with the sliding challenge. Big through ball over, and Kadra has to press. He's going to go all the way back and press goal. Bentley has to flip it up. Good control by Bentley there to get it out. Really nice, though, work there in that box. I know. I think so, Echo, too. I think it all depends on JRC and JRC's health. I'm really glad we have him right now because I love JRC, but until I see him play 5 games in a row healthy, I can't assume he's going to do that because it's just been so hard for him to do that, you know. And that was Lenihan with a beautiful sliding challenge. Way to control the ball. Took it back from his right to his left and juked a man. Darrell Lenihan with composure and clutch plays there in the box, by the way. So, you know, too errant of a challenge there, and that's a pen for Bristol. Bristol look pretty sharp in attack here now. It's Semenyo sucking in a couple defenders. Lays the ball off. Bristol coming in fast. Another crazy good challenge by young Paul Van Hecker. Jesus. This dude's playing FIFA on amateur and just tackling NPCs. Kadra out wide now. Bringing in some defenders. Overlap coming from Pickering. Kadra elects to let it go. Shoots on goal. Takes a weird deflection off Tim Close, who wears the number 25 jersey. and bounces right to the keeper, Bentley, who makes a nice, easy collection of the ball. The new Joshua Brady. Hey, man, how you doing? Good to have you in here. Welcome. I will say this about Diaz's return. Things are progressing ahead of schedule. That's really all we know. When it comes to ligament damage on the outside of your ankle here, there's 3 ligaments that come down right around this bone. 3 that basically overlap and are kind of next to each other. 1, 2, 3 in here. And these are the ones he did, which is why when he fell, he was grabbing right in here. And you can actually, if you put your finger between this bone plate here and your ankle bone, you could feel this dip in there. In there is your ligament. So I know this because I hurt mine years ago. So yeah, and there, the risk of re-aggravating is high. The risk of them never healing properly is moderate to high. I shouldn't say high because that's like probably a little hyperbolic, but there is a moderate chance of re-injury or aggravation. So pressure from Chile, pressure from FIFA. I'm a little nervous about the Diaz situation right now. I just, I want that guy to be right and help us for the final push. Semenyo with acres of space on the left, closed down by Van Hecker, and he's going to force that ball out for a Bristol corner. Positive stuff from Bristol here. Everything for them coming down the left. Everything coming down the left here. He's been doing the warm weather training to help recovery. That really helps. Yeah, I could see that, Ryan Edwards. That makes a lot of sense. Good intel on that, Ryan. Thank you, man. Warm weather treatment. Oh, well, whatever. All right, so it's a big corner here for Bristol as we're at 10:08, 10:09, 10:10. If you want to sync up, 10:11, 10:12. Pushing, jockeying, low corner. That looks like a Rovers corner. Low and non-threatening. Tried to get headed away by Rovers, but Bristol is going to kick it way up high into the air. Ball comes around, another background. Oh, Wharton's mad. He has to come over and block it. He's not happy. And Bristol have earned another corner here at 10:30, 10:31, 10:32. Mansion Bet is the sponsor for Bristol. Didn't they used to be on Borough? Correct me if I'm wrong. Where was Mansion Bet before Bristol as sponsors? Weren't they on Middlesbrough? Do you like how as an American I even vaguely remember that? Kicked out. Big clearing header there by Gallagher. Buckley's up top looking around. He doesn't have a ton of pressure. He's not going to put a huge press on here. Still some space. A nice 1-2 flick up. The ball still, and Rovers appealing. Rovers not happy with that. They kind of gave up on the play. Luckily, the shot was not threatening, and Kaminsky was able to collect. And now it's Rothwell coming up from the middle, bombing in. Not the best play there. Joe probably a little much. Semenyo taking on his left after the turnover for a shot. A huge sliding challenge by Van Hala. And the ball goes out left on a big diagonal. Kadra on his horse. Wow, the speed to get on that. And now he's working one-on-one down there on the goal line. Into the box he goes, switches it to the left. Ball comes around, blocked, and Rovers saying corner. Bristol appealing. Yep, he stayed in. That ball stayed in. Really great job keeping that in. Let's see here. Did this ball go out? Kadra goes on his left. That did go out. That was out. Yeah, that should be a goal kick for Bristol City. However, Rovers are going to get the corner. Good. Spurs, thank you. It was Spurs. Good job, all of you. It was Spurs. Thank you. My theory is Chile have paid for an yeah, right? That'd be crazy. That'd be amazing. I don't know if Chile's got that kind of money, but let's do it. Maybe their soccer federation does. I mean, Brereton's important to them and what they're doing. Don't forget, too, we heard from our wonderful Chilean allies that this qualifying window, they have Uruguay and Brazil. Uruguay y Brazil, right? This qualifying window. That's a tall order. And so you could see why, from Chile's perspective, they would want Diaz, obviously, to go. I mean, those are two, obviously Brazil is the powerhouse of that region. And Uruguay, Forlan, and maybe their glory year is a little behind them, but you can't sleep on Uruguay. So I think Uruguay would still be the favorite over Chile, honestly. Rovers are in a corner, though, here. Positive stuff. A lot of corners so far. 13-10 on the clock. It's Rothwell's right foot. That's a nice corner. In, over, big save. Diving to his left as Bentley makes a huge left-handed save. Point-blank range. It looked like a Lenahan header. can't be sure because my screen is small because I'm poor. But I think that was Dara Linehan. I think it was Dara. Am I saying that right, Sean? Dara. Dara Linehan. It's a Linehan. I know it's Linehan. It was Dara on a free header, just right at Bentley. He actually didn't need to move there. He just, I'll stop. I don't know why. I'm trying to work on my Irish accent. Anybody? Was it good? Just want me to do Macho Man instead? Ryan Edwards praying that I'll stop doing an Irish accent. Please stop, Jared, he says. Rovers Kid, good to have you in here. Come on, you Blues. Sorry, I'm back. What the hell? Rovers with the ball. I don't know what just happened there. Did you guys see that? I just disappeared. I just looked up and I was gone. It was really weird. All right. Van Hallen with the ball, playing a huge diagonal here at 14:45. Good job getting it down. Gallagher taking a shot. Beautiful play, though, by Gallagher to get that ball down. Blocked on the big shot. Bristol with a nice little clever reverse chip out and a sliding challenge by JRC to keep that ball from getting forward. Good job by the man on the wing. Lopez. Yo. Did my boy Dak get start? No. Wow. Overnight shift. Good luck, man. I hope you're feeling all right. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope the fam's well. Dak is on the bench, Lopez. He's on the bench. And we've all already agreed that if he scores the winning goal, we're all allowed to cry because it's been 810 days since that man last played in front of fans. Ewood will be waterworks. Niagara Falls will temporarily move from Canada to Lancashire if Bradley Dak gets the game winner. That I can guarantee. It is now Van Hecker with the ball. He's going to spray it out to Wharton with some space, pushing forward, looking for that left channel. Too much on it. I don't think Kadra had his run timed out. And so far from Wharton, a couple of errant long passes. Normally, he's really accurate with those. I've loved his left this year. Hey, up the Football League we go. Yes. We are the Rovers. Mowbray is our king. I can't sing Rovers Kid, but thank you. Where did you go? I'm here. I know. Yo, yeah. Bench Domingo. What? Yeah, there will probably be waters for any goal. Yeah, Kenneth Butler, seriously. I know, seriously. Yeah, just a goal would feel so good for this team. An early goal, give us the confidence to put some more in the back of the net. 16:35, 36, 37 on my clock. I got to say, though, this game much more open, much more back and forth. Definitely a more interesting game than the 0-0, bore fest at Millwall. And that's Rothwell who's going to play it out to Joe Rankin Costello. He's looking maybe down that channel there. Oh, it is JRC up on that channel. He was looking. I think that was Trav. JRC giving him something. Bucko talking a little bit. Bucko's been quiet so far. Atkinson will get the big throw as a bunch of little kids run up the steps there here at Ewood. That's adorable. Atkinson bringing in some Bristol players. We'll see. Headed up, kick down, and good job there by Trav to be in the right spot. Rovers, can they get it out of this little pocket? They do. A nice ball over. Gallagher will get to that, plays it back across the middle, and Bentley has to dive down and stop the ball from reaching Kadra, who had a man in front of him too. But good job again there. Gallagher's making some things happen over there. I like it so far. Just got to get that last pass. Woo, a little bit of a trip, a fall, a bing, a boom. Ref says play on, and it's Bucko who wins the free kick, and now Rovers have the ball. Working up to midfield here now. Rovers will wait a minute. They'll wait a minute. Bristol seemed content to give Rovers 3 center backs time to send in some passes. So again, we've seen this now so many times since, I would say, December. Teams know they figured out that if they just sit back, we don't score as many goals. So teams are giving us this space. You're seeing it again today. It's a common theme. And we've got to do something here. We've got to find a way to switch that ball left to right quicker, right? Get those players wide there, get the ball in and get a play. And that was Bucko who turned. Gallagher saying that's a fucking foul. Are you kidding me? I think that was a foul on Bucko too, at least. But instead, they're going to award a kick to Bristol at 1850. Huh. Check it out, y'all. I got my Far Side mug. Remember Far Side? I know it won't do it, but Midvale School for the Gifted. He's pushing on the pull door. Love Far Side. Where my old heads at? Y'all like Far Side? I know. Pot Dak on the pitch, please. Yes. If you're asking me, would I smoke weed with Bradley Dak on the pitch? The answer is yes, Richard Turner. I would. I would love to get high with Bradley Dak. I think he'd be hilarious. He doesn't have to do it, obviously. I just get high and then listen to him and just laugh the whole time. 1940 on the clock. Big throw in here by Kundi. Trying to find it. Way to sniff that out. Wharton heads it down. It's going to get sprayed out left. Too much on it, though. And an errant turnover by Bristol. Rovers with the throw on the left side. It'll probably be JRC. So we've Domingo here, Irish connection. Where's my Irish Mafia at? So we have an Irishman that plays for Ofton SC. His last name is Gallagher, but it's pronounced Gallagher. Is that the correct pronunciation of last name? Good question. Before they answer that, I'm going to give my weird American theory. Is Gallagher and Gallagher probably just a dialect thing? I don't think it has anything to do with Ireland or Scotland particularly, because Gallagher was probably pronounced differently way back in the day. Obviously it was. But I'm excited to hear an answer here from somebody. Gallagher. What do we think? I think Gallagher is probably more of what the original was. Sean, where are you at? Where's my Irish connection? Who's driving my Irish chipper van right now? Kadra trying to get that ball placed for a corner here for Rovers. We're at 20, 58, 59. And at the 21-minute mark, right-footed corner comes in. Huge pace on it. Big punch by Bentley. Ball down, flipped up. Trav electing not to tie the one-timer. Rothwell going to go put it back in the box. Ball goes around, kicked up and away. Bristol. Bentley not happy. Close to shaking his head. Good job here by Rovers. All right. Actual things are happening. Somebody answer Lopez's question. Gallagher. What is the colloquialism or etymology there? Is there a difference? Is it just how you feel like pronouncing it? Us Americans want to know things like this. Another corner from Rothwell. The corners have been much higher quality than the last couple weeks. Big one down in again. Rovers seem to have a pretty good advantage in the air when it comes in that box. Ooh, man. All right, good job. Rovers get back there. That was almost a break. Wharton looking. I think Rovers are going to play it all the way back, and they do. Yeah, that makes sense here. Reset. Kaminsky way up out of goal. Way up out of goal. And it's Van Hecke finding Bucko, who tries a clever little reverse pass. Blocked again. That ball's going to stay in. Can Semenyo get there first? No. Wow, Trav, you clever little monkey. Trav thought he earned the foul. No, Semenyo now with tons of space. Ball coming in. Almost a goal. Martin not happy with what happened there. Rovers appealing. Let's watch this again. So, yeah, I mean, Trav falls and just goes like this with his foot. He's like, like on the ground, like corpsing. I've always liked, I think Semenyo's a solid player. I think he's looked like their brightest player so far. I don't know why I'm giving Bristol compliments. I guess there's nobody on their, I haven't hated their team or anybody on their team yet. Their coach seems like a solid dude. I like their kit colors. They don't annoy me like some of the past foes. Low cross coming in. Dangerous spot there. Rovers do manage to ignore the corner, but it's going to be a foul and a Rovers kick. Foul on Williams. He's arguing with the ref. The ref is, by the way, I tried to go. You know what? I'm not going to say who the ref is. I'm not. I don't want to say who the ref is. Because if I do, it's like he who shall not be named. It's like Voldemort. If you say the ref's name, somebody gets a yellow card automatically. So don't type it. Don't say it. I don't want 3 yellows and a red in the first half. And that will happen if we say this ref's name. Throw in here for Bristol. 23, 58, 59. Just crossed the 24-minute threshold. Still 0-0 here. Ronan again. Ronan belongs to a very elite group, people. It's people who say I look handsome. It's Ronan, my mom, and my wife. Elite company. Ronan, you are Irish. We have a question. The question is this. Is Gallagher pronounced differently in Ireland than it is Scotland? And is Gallagher and Gallagher, is it just interchangeable? Is it all a colloquial thing? Or is there a true delineation that we should know about as ignorant Americans? That's my question to you, Ronan. Bristol's a good accent. Oh, I will look that up, Gary. I know I've watched a couple like accents from around Europe videos and stuff like that. It's really fun. I haven't busted out my Macho Man accent in a while because we haven't been scoring goals. But if we do, I feel like we might get a visit from Macho Man. A lot of celebrity cameras. This is why you watch this watch along. You can watch anything right now. You could be spending your time doing anything. You watch this watch along. Oh, Semenyo might be on here. No, good job there. Sniff that out. Lenahan, good positioning. And Kadra manages to keep it in. Good one, too. That's a foul. Gavin War, I almost said it. A yellow. I told you. I just accidentally, somebody typed his name and there's a yellow. I told you not to type it. You typed his name and a yellow was issued. Yes, it was for Bristol. But nonetheless, we can't be saying this guy's name. He'll just start giving everybody yellows. I'll get a yellow. 7,000 effing miles away. He'll go like this. He can't even. I pride myself on my impersonations, and I can't do a referee whistle. I went, and he go to the Yank with the blue and white beard and the bad teeth in Ohio. Here's your yellow, schmuck. No, stop it. Hayes has said it. We've said it 3 times. He's not Candyman, you guys. He's not good. He's not wearing an overcoat, and his rib cage is not full of bees. He's just a small, beady-eyed man with really bad bias issues, and I don't like his face. He's just got that smug face. Okay, here we go. Ronan with some insight. Yes, we pronounce it with the G. It's an Irish name, so I assume that Gallagher is of Irish descent. Very common in the west of Scotland. Interesting. So I wonder if Gallagher, and it's Alex Scott who's on the yellow for Bristol. I'm sure Bristol fans probably not happy about that. Interesting. Yeah, I would love to know. Oh, my God. Hayes is going to literally summon, like, Hayes, you're two messages away from summoning a chest full of bees into the middle of the pitch. Do you really want that right now? Do we want a chest full of bees? And I know you're thinking chest like treasure chest. No, like a chest cavity. Do you want a rib cage full of bees? I don't. I want to win this game. There's Saffron in here. Hello. Come on, you Blues is right. Dangerous spot here now. Oh, Bentley's saying I was pulled. James, number 6, James for Bristol. Furious. Let's see here. Bentley with the 1-2. Oh, that's a little bit of a dive by Bentley. He felt the contact. James probably didn't need to put his arm around him, but you can't do this with Gavin Ward. Oh, my God. You all are literally. You won't put the D? What, you think that makes a difference? You think the candy man cares? All right. Bentley directing the wall. Super dangerous. Free kick position. Over right now is Kadra and Rothwell. 3-man wall here for Bristol. 3-man wall. Kadra over it. Rothwell walking away. It's going to be Rada on his right foot. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous here. 28, 31, 32, 33. Free kick coming. It's on goal. It's deflected off and headed out, and it's going to go wide, wide, wide. Not bad by Kadra. A little low. Flicked into the box. Headed down and away by Bristol. Rovers still keep it on their side. A little changeover, a little shimmy, and good job by Trav. Sneaky there. Line judge saying no, thank you. The line judge looks like Peter Postlethwaite a little bit. We remember that. Speaking of Irish actors, I think Peter Postlethwaite's an Irish actor. We know what I'm talking about, right? Peter Postlethwaite. He was in The Town. He was in The Usual Suspects. He was in that. What's that great British movie about the bands? They were also like mill or mine workers. Do we know what I'm talking about? Like the old school English where like it was like they would play in like bands. They were like in like marching bands, you know, like traditional kind of trumpet and brass and percussion. And like the workers were, oh my God, Bradley Dack's already warming up. Everybody's Bradley Dack's just walking back and forth right now on the pitch, y'all. I don't know what that means, but I see Bradley Dack warming up. Brassed off. Andrew Mullen. Brassed off is it. Can you believe that me, a Yank, knows about brassed off, by the way? I even has a general cursory knowledge of that history and the history of that type of stuff there. I love that. I'm so sorry that that's like been eliminated or whatever, is gone or phased out or however the travesty of it. Speaking of travesty, Trav on the ball right now, just signing a new contract with Rovers. If you didn't know, I also didn't say that shit at the beginning of the show, but we locked Trav till 2026, which honestly makes me so happy. Prem or not at the end of this year, I just want 4 more years of Lewis Travis's shithousery. It's all I want. So yeah, Peter Postlethwaite was in Brassed Off. I think the line judge looks like Peter Postlethwaite. Yeah, it was one of. Thank you, Andrew. I haven't seen the whole movie, but I've seen parts of it, lots of parts, and it really drew me in. Again, I'm such a sucker for unions, for that like blue collar, mill steel, that sense of community, and how that's been taken away. You know, I think like I don't even want to say, I don't even know how to explain it, but because the same things happened here. You know, it's kind of like I don't want to say the fracturing of the middle class, but it's like you know, it just feels like the middle class has changed and gotten, I think, worse in a way, probably in both countries. So, you know, if I'm speaking out of turn, tell me, but I'm just a sucker for that era. Nice ball in by Buckley, going far post there on a through. Rankin Costello dove early, couldn't get to it, 31-30. But I think you all know what I'm talking about, right? It's like Brassed Off is a great example of like what life was like for our grandparents. And now for a lot of working class people, there isn't that same probably sense of community and that same sense of pride, you know, and stuff like that. And like those jobs left, and like, where do those people go? And their identity and the town's identity has to change. And, you know, I don't know. I think about all that stuff a lot. It always weighs heavy on my heart because the same stuff happened over here to the towns and cities I grew up in, which were mill towns, steel towns, you know, World War II boom towns, stuff like that. He is English. Thank you, Ronan. He once played an Irishman in film. Yes, Name of the Father. I knew he was in a Daniel Day-Lewis movie too. Right. Yeah, so he's in Name of the Father. Yeah, Peter Postlethwaite's a legend. One of the great, great, great character actors. I'm pretty sure he was in Braveheart too, one of the most historically inaccurate movies ever. But I'm not going to lie. As a 15-year-old, we literally thought Braveheart was the greatest movie ever. That's the first movie I ever saw twice in the theater, Braveheart. We loved the soundtrack, the bagpipes. My friend bought the soundtrack on CD, and we would listen to the Braveheart soundtrack as 15-year-old boys. I've never watched a Jared stream when we were not on Sky and didn't win. The curse of Sky is over. Ryan, let's fucking hope so, bro. This is a good game so far. 33 minutes, 32:03, 04, 05 on the clock. Bristol with the ball now here. Rovers choosing not to push. They do play Tuesday. Yes, Saffron Stewart. They do play this Tuesday at 3:45 EST. So UTC, that would be 8:45. So it's a late game for y'all. Yeah, Derby. Big game, late game Derby. Okay, so and Ronan also giving us, did you see this, Lopez, a little more insight? It's just tomato with the G or not, Gallagher. So it just depends. Yeah, I don't know. Is Dak really out to warm me up? Maybe he just wants to. I don't know. Yes, LM80. Yes, and this is just pure fandom talking. This is just pure passion from me. Yes. This is all emotion. This is not based on anything. Gallagher running with the ball. That's going to be offside. He maybe should have let that go earlier. Good slip to Buckley. That can't get the ball. Rovers were breaking, pushing. I think that ball had to leave his feet earlier. Bristol collapsed, and now Bristol running with the ball. Big left-footed through ball coming in, headed down. And Semenyo's going to have a shot, and it gets clipped and goes right to Semenyo. Miffed it. Really good job to head that ball back. It took a big high bounce back into the box. And Semenyo, man, Lenahan got there just in time. Tara is God, if we just, I'm going to say this because, I'm a defensive guy. I always love defense. Backyard football, backyard basketball, backyard anything. I was always the defensive guy. That's where I prided myself. I love it. So I got to say that Lenahan and Travis, I don't care who else is on Rovers. As long as those two are anchoring the defense, I'm fine. It's weird. I think I mean that. Like, I don't care what our team looks like. If those two are on the team, I'm all in. I just love how they defend. It's just incredible stuff. 35-15 in. I'm so tired of this attacking duo. Well, I got to say, the ball, it's been back and forth. Our chances have mainly come on the corners. But yeah, I think the dynamic of Kadra Gallagher seems right on paper. Big physical guy that can win that first ball and a fast technical player that can play off of him. But those two specifically don't seem to link up well. And I want to ask you all this because the vast majority of you have better memories than I do. Let me rephrase. All of you have a better memory than I do. Can you remember Gallagher and Kadra really linking up well throughout a game? And maybe even during, you'd have to maybe even look back to the early season runs. Let me know. I can't think of a time where they were really hooking up together and kind of whatever, chatting and stuff like that. So it seems, I don't want to say it seems distant, but I haven't seen, or at least I can't recall a time where they were really connecting together. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. We don't manufacture it because it's called divesting in the middle class, right? Instead of investing in the middle class, which we know proves that helps an economy, we've divested in the middle class. I know, Turner. Yeah, it is Rovers Derby at Ewood. Yeah, Jacob Carter. Thank you, friend. Good update. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Ryan. I thought Mowbray said that too. That's why I was like, is that just out there just getting shaken off some nerves? Outlaw tunes on outlaw pipes. Yeah, yep. Good line. Big ball coming in, though, not finding anybody from Rovers. That diagonal not looking like it. 37-08. Mowbray taking off his coat. The man is warm. Throws it. Mowbray not happy. Come on, pick it up, he says. Mowbray mouthing, pick it up, boys. Yeah, there has been a lull. We've sensed it too. Have you not here these last few minutes? Ronan, film, accents, food, industrial decline. Who knows what comes up next? We talked about Sesame Street earlier. You missed Sesame Street. Yeah, I know. Again, we're at the pub. We're at the Crossbar, baby. We talk about whatever we want here. Good job to turn on that by Pickering, who's been quiet. Rothwell trying to play into the center, maybe. And then Hecker is going to play way out wide right. It's Lenahan creeping up. Big deflection there. Bristol closed down. Kaminsky's there, though. Way off his line. Way out. And he's going to send a big diagonal to Kadra, who can't get on the end of it, gets bodied, appealing for the line judge. Peter Postlewaite says Rovers throw, and it's Travis with the quick throw over to Lenahan. And again, the back three creeping up to halfway here for Rovers. And it's Van Hecke looking to maybe pick out a big long ball. Nope, he's going to play it over to the right. That right side is so blocked. Switch the ball. There we go. Lenahan sees it too. Slides for a big diagonal. It's off the mark of Kadra, who can run onto it and does get the second. Does beat a man. Does beat it. That's got to be a foul. And it is. Candyman calls a foul. I can't believe we're at 38 minutes and Candyman hasn't given us a yellow. Nice touch by Gallagher, and now they're going to say offside. Peter Postlewaite rules offside. I just realized that today's refs are Candyman and Peter Postlewaite's the line judge. Making an appearance later, Macho Man Randy Savage. See what I mean? It's award-winning content. We get all the big celebs here. That's why you watch this watch along. You don't know who's going to show up. Yeah, I think Kadra does have a great left foot. I agree. Of course he does. This is what I'm saying. Look at Brian. This should work. This is what I'm saying. This is like an FM21. That's you build your team. You're like, yes, this is a good dynamic. It's just not happening though. It just doesn't work for them for whatever reason. Rovers JG. I can't remember Gallagher linking well with anyone, let alone Kadra. I'm from Brazil, and I kind of choose Rovers to be my soccer team in England, but it seems like we will make it. Well, we might. Bernardo Contri, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó contigo? Huh? ¿Qué pasó contigo? But it's great to have you in here, friend. You know who I love from Brazil is Anderson Varejão. Yeah, former NBA player, played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know Varejão? Anyway, love Brazil. Great to have you in here, friend. Rovers are a fun team, and this is why you root Bernardo. Every game is like a playoff game right now. Every game matters. Every goal matters. We're in the hunt. We're in the race. These next 10 games are huge. I feel it in my nerves right now. My heart is pumping. Blood to the parts of my body I rarely use. Ball goes out, and we're at 40. 54, 55, 56 on the clock. It's going to be Rovers throw deep in their own territory. It's Irish Uilleann pipes on Braveheart soundtrack, not Scottish bagpipes. Thank you. I'm just saying that because the Irish are objectively better than the Scots, even over whiskey. Woo-hoo-hoo! Shots fired. Get out of the way. Ronan. Getting them. That's pretty great. How do you say that word? Irish Uilleann pipes? I keep the double L. I want to do like Spanish and make it like a we sound. Tell me how to we spell that phonetically. Yeah, yeah, 100%. No, you're 100% airport, Lopez. Hi, my name's Domingo Lopez. I'm 100% airport. I thought you said you were Hawaiian. You're airport? You've been lying to me this whole time? Huge moment here in Watch Along history as we discovered Domingo Lopez is not Hawaiian, he's airportish. There it is. I know, come on, you Blues. Oh, are you really? That's nice. Lucky you. No, it's all right. He's rooting for our team. I love it. Yeah, it seems like our fight against our fight. Oh, big diagonal coming in. Kaminsky going up strong for it. Our fight is for 4, 5, and 6. There is no doubt. Now, 1, 2, and 3 are out of the picture. It's 4, 5, and 6 that we're looking at. That I agree with you. All the way back, I said we finished 5th. I said there'd be regression in terms of clinical. I said we'd have some health issues, and both have been correct. I know. Well, so here's a good question, Wolves 1901. We see Bristol's going to sit back and defend. What do we do to break this down, right? Do we get faster in our diagonals? Do we need a run from Rothwell? Do we absorb some pressure and look to make a break? Pickering there with a big challenge, and he's down and taking a knock. 43-17 on the clock. I married into an Irish family, although they were mostly raised in England. However, I do tend to defend Scots a lot in our discussions. Nice. I love it. Yes, Wolves. Represent. One of the great comics, one of the great minds, Gary Larson from Farside. Oh my God, Rovers with space. Real chance here. A shot has to come. Both players way too long. Another reverse shot comes on the turn, and it's a save. Rankin Costello up there making something happen. So it was Lenahan with a beautiful ball right into JRC, who's making a run in the middle. He laid it off, and Pickering probably should have put more on his first touch. It did go back to JRC. Why are Harry Pickering and Joe Rankin Costello the two guys up top in the box right now? Where is our Wombo combo of Galley and Rada? I need some Scottish magic in my life. Scottish magic is what you call Gallagher and Cadra when they're up front together. Scottish magic. I'll make this kilogram of feathers disappear. I can't do Scottish. Can't do Scottish accent. The only thing, I just end up sounding like Michael Myers is Scottish. Hid, move, now. I hate the wee colonel with his wee beady eyes. I can't do it. Can we get one before? Apparently not. I really thought we were going to. Only a minute of halftime. So we're going to go into halftime 0-0, it looks like here. Which is crazy because the first 20 minutes of this game looked like there was going to be goals right away. It's been wide open. It's been pretty okay. Last 10 minutes have been sloggy. Ball through? No, Bentley off his line to clear that. Chris says, if only we had someone on our bench that knows how to score. Look, I'm doing your eyeball memes. There you go. That's for you. I will defend the Scots to the infinity because they aren't as good as us. No. You're not being negative. Yeah. You're being pragmatic. You're right. It's going to be a tough push. There's no doubt that it's a razor's edge. So you're allowed to show trepidation, right? Might be a better term than negative, Bernardo. It's a little trepidation, right? Which means a hesitancy to buy in. So I love it. Can he do it? Can he do it? Dak. Calls for Dak coming. Applause for Bentley here. Bentley with a little clappy clap. And we're at halftime. Wow. That went fast. It went fast because we want Bradley Dak. What more can I say? Drink some of my juice. Man, oh man. Halftime here. What did you think of that half? Watch along, friends. Some open play, fairly entertaining. Not a ton of shots, but Bentley had to certainly make a save or two. 3 goals in 2022 insanity. Yeah. Spiritual gains. Here I live at the Scottish Highlands. An entire football era is dismal. Wow. I know. Seriously. Please. Yes, Ryan Edwards. That's fantastic. You get to live up there. Yeah, that's why Brady, I'm surprised that I'm not up 1-0 right now. Honestly, I think that Bristol's going to sit back and defend. And again, the ball, there has to be more decisive. The switches have to come quicker. Those through balls have to come quicker, right? That's what it's about. If you're going to break down a team that's sitting back and defending, and you also have to run at them. You have to get those fouls, you know. That's where I was surprised. Buckley was very quiet, even in offense distribution from a standpoint. A little too quiet from Bucko. So we're here at halftime. Give me your predictions for the second half. Who do you want to see subbed on? Not named Bradley Dak is your big halftime question. Who do you want subbed that's not Bradley Dak? We all know the answer is Dak, but who else? I'm going to go grab a drink, grab a snack, check on my wife, daughter, and mother-in-law, who I glued the door shut to the nursery so they couldn't leave. I'm going to go let some air in there and maybe throw them some breadcrumbs. and then I'll be back. So look, go enjoy your halftime. We'll take a few minutes here. It's Rovers 0, Bristol 0 here on the Rovers Watch Along on Rovers Chat. And don't forget, friends, an evening with Colin Hendry, Friday, June 24th. Go online, get your tickets now. You will not want to miss this guy. He's so entertaining on Twitter. He's a Rovers legend, and you can hang out, drink a beer, have a pie, have a pint, blah, 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 and chill with this man. All right? So do your thing, y'all. We'll be back after halftime. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We'll see you soon. All right, you clown shoes. We're back. We are back. The question, welcome back to halftime. The question I asked was, outside of Dak, who do you want to see brought on here for the second half of this Rovers game? Adam Ray saying Dolan and Brown. Yes, I have an investment I'd like to get some ROI on. He's not staring at me. I've turned his head so that he doesn't stare at me. Maybe I'll just turn it so he does stare at me, though. Let's see. Is this much creepier? Yeah, that's creepy. Good. Okay. So, yeah, I think Dolan's pressing would be great. This is interesting as well, Adam Ray. Yeah, Gallagher needs to be in the middle. Interesting. A couple of people talking about maybe playing Gallagher back in the midfield. I mean, I just don't know if he is that the he just doesn't have the passing. Here's the thing about the middle of the field. All of a sudden, you need to have awareness everywhere around you. And I think Dak gets the ball at his feet. And Dak. How dare I? I have Dak on my mind. Espiritu Santo. Gallagher gets the ball at his feet and just doesn't have, I think, great vision. Or even good vision, honestly. And I think that's what you need out of midfielder. So I like him. He works hard. He's a good dude. He's just limited in his vision, and that impacts his, performance. I know. Seriously, Wolves. I know. And I think, you can't, what more can you do when a team just sets up and doesn't necessarily park the bus, but comes really close to parking the bus? How do you break that down? And that part can't really be on Mowbray when it's out there like that. I mean, it does and it doesn't. The players have to be more decisive on the ball and be more aggressive. Yeah, you want Dolan and Dak out there together? That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Man, I couldn't even imagine. So it's just, remember I was telling earlier with Giles, Dolan, Dak, that's like the smallest front line ever, Cadra. Yeah, exactly. He was. Yeah. I just tweeted the photo of him with the bandage on and said, what an absolute warrior he was, as tough as nails. The man, Hendry's, I think, in terms of classic Rovers players, he might be number one for me, even over Shearer, honestly. Just because I like defending, more than scoring. So I know it really is. Let's check the XG. Yes, we were talking about this. I know. That's what I mean. Divesting in the middle class. It's broken y'all over here. It's broken us over here. Notice the theme. Notice that theme. And now you guys are Chelsea's probably going to get bought by Americans. So you're talking about 4 out of your top 5 or 5 out of the top 6, 4 out of the top 5 biggest clubs friggin' owned by Americans. How's everybody feel about that? Because I don't like it. They're going to F your league over. They're going to pull away and do Super League. I just want everyone who isn't well-versed in pure, unadulterated American capitalism, they're going to buy your teams and they're going to start their own league with it and make all the money and not share it with these clubs. I promise you, that's what they're going to do. They tried it once. They're going to try again and again and again until they get their way. So it's up to y'all to stop them. You did it once, United Kingdom. You got to do it again. When we went to Braveheart and my wife was 8 months, she wasn't happy. You took her to sit in a movie theater for 2.5 hours at 8 months pregnant? It's like a 3-hour movie, bro. All right, Gallagher did not get subbed at halftime. I just saw him run onto the field. I am not mad at that take, Jay. I mean, almost 4 months of essentially the same formation, not scoring goals. Coach has to take a lot of the blame. Yeah, no. I agree, Ken. And, one thing I think on our watch along specifically, we can't control what happens on the rest of the internet or on the outside world. But here with us, we can not fall victim to binary thinking, which is black and white thinking, which is this or that. It has to be this or it has to be that. Whose fault is it? Their fault or their fault? Those type of conversations don't actually do anything. Maybe it reinforces your stance and makes you feel better, but it doesn't do anything else. So I try to stay away from stuff like that. So yes, coach needs to do a better job and players need to do a better job. I think it's that simple. I think everybody does. I know that's not like headliney. I know that's not how a lot of YouTube channels operate or media content in general, which operates under the idea of forcing hyperbolic rhetoric down your throat all the time, right? Like larger than life and these big hot takes just to go viral, just to get attention. I won't do that here. I don't do it. I won't do it I don't do it in my life. I don't do it on the day-to-day basis. I'm certainly not going to do it during a watch along. And so, if that means that the watch along doesn't ever get high, crazy numbers, or I don't, just because I won't be, ridiculously hyperbolic, then good. I don't want to be those things. So it's boring, but both the players and the staff need to come up with better ways to break down teams that are sitting back and defending. It's that simple. Both need to do better. Fair, my friends. We may not have scored many, but imagine Rovers keep clean sheets. I know that's what engine. I said at the beginning that no matter what you remember from this season, obviously Diaz's magic and the Chilean sensation and the run and that great streak. I think years from now, Rovers with not a good turnover here. Rothwell kind of asleep there. I think that pass was a little errant. I don't want you all to forget years from now how incredible this back line was this season overall. And just how good this is the best defensive Rovers team I've ever seen. Bar none. Better than the Prem teams, better than those Ryan Nelson teams, anchor the Chris Samba in the back, like better than those. This is the best defensive team I've ever seen. Unless there's strong business ties in the area that you own a club in America. Yeah, I know. I agree. They don't have any business doing it. It's a bummer. And I think this can go back to, and I don't know a lot about it, as we're at 46, 24, 25, 26, if you want to link up with me. Bunch of players chatting with Gavin Ward right now. Interesting that I've seen the Rovers be nicer to Gavin Ward this game than I ever have. I'm not joking. It's really weird. It's messing with my head. I'm going to be real honest with you. I feel like I'm on psychedelic mushrooms because I'm just like, shouldn't they be mad at that guy? Ball coming in on a free kick, headed up and out. And I guess that was off of Lenihan. He's like, how is that? Yeah, I think they're calling it a foul on Lenihan. So it'll be a kick for Bentley. Nigel Pearson, calm. I like he's got the black vest. That black jacket's pretty dope too. Good for him. Bye what? Yeah, I love Van Hecker too, for sure. Yes, exactly. Mark Cuban does that over here in America. If you want a good American billionaire, as compared to, again, it's in the pool. And in terms of billionaires and rich people, Warren Buffett and Mark Cuban are the two best, no doubt. Because they're two guys that understand that investing in middle class is actually better for them. They get that long term, you do better. It's just it's the short term gains that these companies are so caught up in, and of course paying out bonuses instead of, or like Arsenal, big run here by Rothwell. He's still running out left. The ball goes. It's Kadra on the left. That's gotta be a big foul. Oh yeah. Weissman. Oh my God. It's a foul for Kadra for diving. You had to go and say his name. Y'all had to go and say his name. You had to go and say his name. Wow. Probably a razor's edge call there. Probably 50-50 call. But if we didn't say his name, we might have got that call. Instead, Gavin Ward gives Ray to Kadri yellow. Kadri's coming off now for sure. Bye-bye, birdie. Rothwell bringing the ball out right now, looking to spray it off. It's Joe Rankin Costello. He's going to play a long ball up. Going. Gallagher does win it. A nice heel flick. It's Rothwell. He's on. He plays it right through. Oh, good read. But it's Gallagher back on it. Over to Bucko. No, in the box. Challenged again. And a long foot. Oh, big shot by Trev. Over. Not super threatening. A long pass. That was one of those two-guy Stephen Reed, shots, and just up, and no, not enough on it. One of those great shots from outside the box you just don't see a ton of anymore. If that was like Gerrard or Scholes, that's in the back of the net kind of thing. Oh, hi, Bob. Hey, it's good to have you in here, Bob. Love it. I'd love to keep Van Hecker, but he won't be cheap, and probably no, he won't. After what he's done, y'all, after what he's done in the championship for this team, he's only gotten more expensive. Everybody understands that, right? Like his cost is gone up. Brighton will not be parting with this guy. They'd be crazy too. Yeah, I love Savage. The unmissable Robbie Savage. That was Martin Tyler's call in FIFA 06, I think it was, or 08. I think it was FIFA 06. Called him the unmissable Robbie Savage. And he did like a chuckle when he'd say Robbie Savage's name in FIFA 06 or 08. It was right in that era of FIFAs. If anybody remembers that. I did love Martin Tyler, Andy Gray commentary. That's good stuff. Ball in and around the box here. Kaminsky back there and headed clear by Lanahan. Still a lot of action in the box. Deflected, and Rovers will get it there. And a little 1-2, and out wide, it's Gallagher. And his touch was too big, too hard, taken away. See, that's what I mean. That play right there. Gallagher knows what the situation is, and that touch was too much, man. He just gave the ball right back. Yeah, well, he said he feels like a Rovers player being here, right? He didn't say, I don't feel like a Brighton player on loan. He says, I feel like a Rovers player, So, yes, Ryan, careful with how you say that. I see what you're saying. I feel you. I love you. But I think he was more saying, like, he's a Brighton player, but he feels like a Rovers player. Well, he's here, he's bought in, and that is something that is incredible. Chris Aguila, Sula Nila Saito Ape. What? Are those NFTs? Because I don't care. This is an NFT, crypto-free watch-along. If you're a crypt bro, I don't care. We must be very happy with Kaminsky best. Yeah, Brady. No doubt. No doubt, Brady. We talked about Kaminsky at length this season. I think he is the best keeper we've had since Paul Robinson was pretty damn good, But I would say Robinson's slightly better than Kaminsky. When Robinson was on, I think Robinson mentally maybe wasn't the most. That was a block there. Rovers looking for the block and not going to get it. Line judge rules his throw for, and Gallagher wanted the block. Gallagher, you're a big dude. Push that little man out of the way. Rovers may be looking for a press. Pickering with a wide press. Not that amazing. I think that was Pickering. And the ball's going to go back all the way to Kaminsky. Semenyo giving chase. And it's Van Hecke playing it out to Lenihan now. Lenihan with space. He's going to take his time, push on, looking for a pass. Instead, he's going to play it short. And it's Trav back to Lenihan. Trav gets shimmied in the back. Gavin Ward. Oh, wow. Whoa. The language there by number 9. I saw it. Yeah. Who's 9? Did everybody just see what word he used? I can't be. This is just based on lip reading. But he used a derogatory term for gay people. I saw it. I saw him do it. Number 9. Was that 9? Yeah. Is it George Evans? Wow. Well, I think it was Evans. Whoever number 9 is for Bristol just called Trav an effing F word. Not cool. Makes me very angry. All right. Remember how I said I liked Bristol's jersey as I like Nigel Pearson? Nobody on this team has annoyed me. Now I'm annoyed. Rothwell trying to play a little ball over, and that was actually Van Hecke making the overlapping run back in the middle. The ball cleared out. A throw ball still in the box here. A little bit of threat, and finally cleared by Bristol over Semenyo. No, Lenahan there to hoof it away. Good job. Trav giving chase. Nice turn. Oh, we've got a break here. Oh, my God, Darren Lenahan. Breaks up at 54-28. Go back and watch that 100 times. Lenahan, beautiful. A right-footed shot coming in, deflected, big save. Lenahan played the ball in, went down. It was Kadra on his right foot who took a shot on Bentley from all the way over on the side of the box. Didn't have a great angle there, and it was a solid save by Bentley. And the ball's actually going to get kicked all the way back, and now Kaminsky has the ball. 54-53. Holy crap, man. I got to catch up on all these messages. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, me too, Engine. And sliding challenge there and out by Bristol and a throw by Rovers. And it's Kadra quickly in the corner. Plays a little flick through. Good job. Splits the defenders, but can't control it. I think that was Pickering. And the ball actually stays in. Woof. Heads up play there. Heads up play by Van Hecke to turn on that and get it back to Kaminsky. And now it is Lenahan who broke up it was a 2v1, just so everybody understands. Like Lenahan was in a 2v1. And if he didn't get that ball and play as aggressive as he did there, all right. Gallagher looking okay there. Chests the ball down, turns. Bentley gives him a finger. Gallagher had no angle on that, but I still like the attempt. Whew, man. Interesting, controversial, but even in the unlikely event we are promoted, I wouldn't offer Tony a new deal. Very interesting. Very interesting. Could you give us insight as to why, Mr. JG? I know, right? Mr. Echo, we've talked a little bit about that. Because of it's a ligament. It could be 3 weeks. It could be 5 weeks. Could be 2 weeks. All I know is they said he's doing well, so that's good. The Chile World Cup qualifiers, that's when you're going to get more insight into Diaz. Rothwell running on the right there. Man, he's fast. Over to the left, and it's Kadra out wide now in a 1v2. Play it off. There you go. Good job. Better. Break. A run comes in, and it's now Trav with it. Tries a right-footed shot just wide of goal. Bentley sliding. He's down on his knees. Didn't make a ton of effort there. Gallagher is breathing. His tongue is out. He looks gassed. Gallagher looks tired. I know. I don't know why Andy Gray got. I don't know. What? Buckley has a false 9. Somebody shoot me. Gallagher is good in the air, and we have excellent wingers. Where does somebody get all these? I know it's starting to get frustrating. Masango in now too, by the way, for Bristol, and it's a right-footed corner here for Rovers. Sorry, Andy, I can't stream the game. It's illegal. All I can do is talk about it with you, unfortunately. Yeah, Sheffield United getting beat right now. That's huge. Hola, ¿qué pasa? ITV didn't work for me. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly, Wolves. Hey, Brentford, Burnley. I know, I love Brentford. I'm rooting for the Bees so hard. Obviously, I don't like Burnley, but I like Brentford outside of Rovers. Brentford, Leicester, Wolves. Those are the teams I like. Good. Good. Yeah, man. Do it. I know how to order food in Spanish. That's it. Me gustaría dos chicharrón prensado quesadillas, una Coca-Cola de botella. Eso es todo. Para llevar. That's all I got. Oh, Andy Gray. What? Andy Gray was? No way. I never knew that. Oh, there you go. Maybe don't say dumb, ignorant things. Dimitris Panagiotopoulos. Panagiotopoulos? Yeah. Dimitris Panagiotopoulos. Dimitris Pulakimu. Do you know Pulakimu? Dos mojitos. Oh, yeah, right. Do you know the Greek phrase Pulakimu, Dimitris? You do know Pulakimu, don't you? I had a babysitter growing up, Demetrius. Her name was Evelyn Katseros. And she had her, and, Yaya lived with her, Toti and Yaya. And Toti and Yaya babysat me growing up. So I got baklava all the time, and they called me the little Pulakimu. And she would sing to me. So I got a little tiny Greek connection in the early part of my life. They were Greek, man. They'd get them big 5-gallon buckets of feta. That's how you know you're Greek, is if two people live in a house and there's 5 gallons of feta cheese. Yeah, that's right, Josh. My beard. Yeah, damn right, Demetrius. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You like that? For everybody who doesn't know, Pulakimu means little birdie. So it's like a cute phrase you could call someone, Pulakimu, little birdie. All right. Rovers cutting in on the left here. It's Joe Rankin-Costello. He's going to spray it out to Rothwell. Rothwell trying 1-2. Nice little turn and no foul. That'll be a foul. Ward saying free kick. Yeah. That was Pickering. Shope, what's up, friend? Do you think Tony Mowbray will change things up soon? Who do you think he'll bring on? Yeah, it's a Dak question. It's Tyrese Dolan is the first sub for JRC. Joe Rankin-Costello gives 60 minutes. So no James Brown. It's going to be Dolan over James Brown. Well, is Dolan going to play at right wing back? He's done that before. Is Gallagher going to go back there? Gallagher looks tired. Dolan would make more sense up top pressing. I have no idea who's playing right back for us. Yes, we have looked like we could score, Gary G. I didn't bring that up early. That's what I was looking for when I got sidetracked. Let's check out the XG here. It's 61-25. 61-25. XG is 0.39 for Rovers, 0.16 for Bristol. Rovers with 8 total shots, Bristol with 3. So, yeah, I think it probably should. I don't know if it should be 1-0, honestly. I mean, we haven't had any amazing, just some shots that are just right there. Again, that's where like the clinical side of it. Some of these shots have just gone right at Bentley. And he's had to take a couple of saves or two, but they've been casual saves, let's say. I wonder if this is a back four. I think Lenahan is playing. Yeah, I think it is a back four. It is. We're in a back four. Lenahan's at right back. So how about that? For the first time in however long, Rovers are playing a back four with Dara Lenahan at right back. Makes me nervous. Well, we've been clamoring for goals. We're sick of these draws. Tony clearly going for it here with Dolan. And Dolan with the ball turning now. Oh, Dolan's going to beat 3, and it goes out, and it's going to be Rovers throw. Good job, Tyrese Dolan on the turn. You don't like number 21 for Rovers, Aguila? Kai. Yeah, it's got to be back 4. I know. Yo, Jay, just noticed you were rocking the Verde Negro. Shout out to ATS. Yeah, back to Rovers. Yeah, I know. Brad? Is it Brad? Yeah, Brad. Bradley Dak? Chadley Dak? Can we put some Chad Dak? Yeah, man. I definitely, everybody, if you want it, by the way, the official American MLS team, if you're a Rovers watch-along supporter or Rovers fan, your official MLS team for Rovers is Austin FC. You could talk as much smack as you want about MLS. I totally get it. Masengo trying to play a ball easily picked out by Lenihan or by Van Hecker. However, he misses Rothwell across the midfield. And now it is going to be, Semenyo out there with Lenihan on him one-on-one. Dolan back helping. And Dolan's got to get on that. Don't leave him all that space. Curling shot going far, 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 headed up and out. And that will be a Rovers kick. It's a no-brain. Giles and Dak for Rothwell and Kadra would make sense. All right, final sub. Semenyo off. Yep. So Masengo came on for Alex Scott. Semenyo off here. How about them apples? Well, well, well. Okay. 64, 52, 53, 54, 55. Man, yeah, I don't know. That's interesting, Ryan Edwards. I know, Andy. Chadley Dak. I already follow Verde as well as our blues. Exactly. Little Verde, little blue. ¿Cómo se dice blue? ¿Cómo se dice the color blue? Riley Dax on Tinder. He's messaging your sister. He's long. Yes, Andy. Big run here by Rovers on the counter now. It's out left. It is Kadra. Kadra cutting in on his right foot, cutting back to his left. A shot, a save, parried. And ball still on the edge of the box. Will Travis try it? Masengo closes it down and blocks it. Trav can't believe it. Trav looks a little gassed. And now Masengo out left. Rothwell coming back deep to help and slow things down. Masengo with another errant pass. And Dolan back over there. It's Kadra on the left. Kadra with another right-footed shot. Scraped it in an easy collection again by Bentley. Bentley is furious. Our team, Detroit City FC, have their debut in USL tonight. Columbus has always been the MLS team for me until Detroit makes it cool. Yeah, I mean, look, I live outside of Columbus. I know I should be a huge Columbus Crew fan. I've been to Crew games. I like the stadium. I like the team. I like the atmosphere. Like them. I just don't have anything in me drawing me into supporting them or that kind of curiosity, But often SC, that's where our boy Lopez works. I like their colors better. And that does matter. Look, Naki Wells, it was Naki Wells for Semenyo. Thorn and Rovers side, former Burnley player. I think Naki Wells made 10 appearances for Burnley. And Dolan does get on the end of that. Can he beat him one-on-one? Oh, that's a huge foul. That's got to be a yellow. That's got to be yellow. Atkinson saying yes. Dolan's down, grabbing his knee. Atkinson knows he got it there. Dolan's got to get up. Red by Rovers. Well, Bristol so careless with the ball in midfield right now. And now a turn by Rovers. It is Dolan up. Another tackle again. Come on, Bucko. Azul. Sí, gracias. Bring Shearer on. Whip it, boy. Whip it, boy. Hey, Griezmann. I hope our friends in Georgia are doing okay. Uh-oh. Ball down. Chance here. Casual defending by Rovers, thankfully. Bristol still with the ball here. And now it's Dolan and Lenihan. Oh, you guys got to decide. Ran down by Gallagher and kicked out. Dolan talking. Rovers trying to get organized here. Yeah, what the F is right. Griezmann, amen. Georgia connection. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, Dedoy. I knew that. Dedoy. Chadley Dak. Will we see a Chad sighting? 68:08. If you want to sync up with me on the clock here, it's Rovers Chat Watch Along. 0-0. Rovers Bristol here at Ewood Park. And looks like it's going to be a Rovers kick. Gavin Ward, he's grown his hair out since we last seen him. He's blowing his whistle with his beady little eyes. He really looks like someone I know, and it annoys me that I can't figure out who it is. Sheffield 3-1 down. That's huge. I know, Griezmann. I know. We need some magic right now. My Irish club is Bray. And Andy McAvoy played for both Rovers and Wanderers. Andy's granddaughter plays for Bray's now women's team. He's one. What? That's sweet. Okay. So Bray, we should have official teams for every league as like a Rovers chat. So Bray and Irish. I always liked Inverness, Caledonian New Thistle. ICT, right? Is that Scottish league? I like Inverness. Yeah. It has to be. So Rovers Chat official MLS team, Often SC. Official Irish Premier League. Oh my God, it is. It's Bucko for Dak, 69-28 in front of the crowd. Everybody up, cheers, happy. I just saw a little girl in her dad's arms freaking out. This little tiny girl cheering. Fans are up. Chills. I'm here, y'all, and I can feel it. Here in America, I feel what's happening. And Dak is on for Rovers in front of fans. First time in over 2 years, 810 days since Bradley Dak, our best player, pretty much. And it is down, and it is Dak over there. Rovers fans on their feet immediately. Dak's just this shot of him maybe getting a touch. Everybody up out of their seat. Everybody up out of their seat. And that was a header by Gallagher right to Dak, who maybe didn't get a touch on it. I like that Dak's enjoying his long hair. I know he's going to go bald when he gets older. Enjoy it now, Bradley, in your late 20s. Enjoy that beautiful long hair. I had long hair too. I really did. I wish I had my wallet on me. I'd show you my driver's license. It's got me with long hair. Enjoy it because it starts to go away, BD. Starts to go away, Chad. Oh, big flick here. Rovers do look all of a sudden more motivated. Gallagher can't get out there, though. Boom, big thundering shoulder. Ward's not going to call it either, but it is going to be a throw for Bristol deep in their own half. No, it's a throw for Rovers deep in Bristol's half. I'm telling you right now, Bradley Dak's been on the pitch 1 minute and already looks different. Thundering ball. Oh, what a huge shot. And that's Bentley has to go up and paw at it, and somehow the ball stays in bounds, and Lenihan will earn a throw. Remember, he's playing right back right now for Rovers. We are in a back four. Wow, thundering shot. Thundering shot. Lenihan couldn't get that out. That was bad. And now there's going to be room. And the ball, super far. Kaminsky's going to have to one-touch kick that out. And he's actually just going to kick it out. I don't know, man. Cam, come on. I don't know about that right there. Ultra conservative to kick that out there. That was Kadra, who, remember, scored from there just recently, about the same spot as his free kick, bending off the bar and stayed in bounds. Dangerous shot by him. All right, Dak lost that there. That's where you see Dak look a tiny bit slow. We're not going to be overly critical, but you can see there a little. He's going to take him a while, folks. He's going to have that magic. He's going to be able to put the ball on goal. But, like, you know, that short area quickness and that quick 50-50 getting there first, that half second, that stuff comes with a little bit of game time. I love 4 minutes later, we get the Dak for Buckley sub at the top of the ticker. Ridiculous. Let me change this banner real quick. It's Van Hecker looking now. Rovers have been dominating possession since they switched to a back four, by the way. And now it's Rothwell spraying it out wide to Lenihan, waiting a little overlapping run by Rothwell. He's going to cut in the middle, plays it off to Dak. Dak with the ball. Sweet. Plays a quick chop back between his legs back to Rothwell. Back now in the Dolan in the box. He can get fought and muscled off, and the ball still inbounds. What a beautiful heel pass by Dak. It's like, oh yeah, holy shit. I forgot how fucking good this guy is. Dirty. A dirty heel pass by Bradley Dak. I mean, come on. Ball in still here. No, it's still a threat. Oh, goes over the heads, and now Bristol will clear, and they will get it clear. Wow. All right, so Dak is in. If you're joining us late, it's 73-37. Right-footed corner cross coming in over the heads of everyone. Will Kadra get to? Yes, Rovers been really good here the last 4 minutes. Sky high, far, and too deep. Kadra cooked it. Not going to work. Wow. Ticker is updated with the lineup. Dak with the dirty heel. He tried to really chop it too. He could just a little bit more on it. It was a tiny bit behind Joe, who couldn't get that first touch to get right there in front of the ball. So the ball was like down and away and behind him, like back here. He tried to scoop it out in front. It was a dirty heel pass, though. That's the type of stuff we've been missing. Good challenge by Bristol there on the right side. And now Bristol is running. Sliding challenge there. Oh, I like that jacket that guy's got on in the stands. I love you, English. The entire stands of people, and 90% of the population has either a black or dark blue parka on. It's like I can pick out, watching the stands, I could pick out who's got a color jacket on. There's like 4 people. It's so funny. A sea of dark parkas. Ball pinging around. This game's gone wide open now. Van Hecker misses that. The ball headed down. It's going to be one-time shot down to his right. Oh, Kaminsky. Woof. Ball with a little roll, but Kaminsky does manage to control it. He's looking to push. He's going to roll it out. That was a one-time little shot there. Ball came in off the left foot, headed down for him, and the ball turning away. Kaminsky sliding over it. The ball doesn't kick away from him too far, and now it's Masengo in midfield. That hair is unmissable. Good win again. Masengo has looked rough since coming on. Kadra, what a great move. Still on his feet. Oh, the second challenge gets him, though. Goals have to come now. Yes, I agree. It feels like it. Ryan Edwards. That was a filthy McNasty. Low and in. Good sliding challenge there. Wow, Rovers little too casual with the ball right now. Pinged out, still in. Van Hecke, nice job. Van Hecke just so calm on the ball. The composure of Jan-Paul Van Hecker, Viking Demon Warlord. Oh, his mouth's like a little wider there. Oh, it's like, this is Van Hecke. Take a screenshot. There you go. That's my Jan-Paul Van Hecke. Come on now. What's going on? Tony Mowbray's trying to figure out what's going on here. He's super upset. What is happening? What's Gavin Ward doing to this game? Nigel Pearson, real quiet. Real quiet. Tony's talking to the 4th official. Yeah, exactly. He gets advantage on all saving kicks. There's a D&D joke for you. Jan-Paul Van Hecke has advantage on all saving kicks. All right. Bristol with the ball here. Man, this game's gone open. I'm telling you, goals are going to come. They've got to with the rate of this game right now. Both teams are having chances. The ball skied there for Bristol. Whew, it's going to go back to Rovers. Nerves are starting to set in here. 77-32, a pretty uneventful second half. We're not going to have a ton of extra time again. Tony's scratching his head, hands up here. He's doing this. He said, I can't effing believe it. What can't he believe? Anybody, clue me in. I don't know what he's talking about. All I know is Bradley Dack said, Gavin Ward now talking to the 4th ref, who gets to wear a jacket. What is going on? What the hell is going on? Long throw for Rovers, right at the foot of a Bristol player. That was jank. Janky throw, headed back. Good job. Nice little 1-2 throwback. Lanahan and Kaminsky on the same page. Lanahan's going to play it up to Dolan. Not enough there. He can't get in front of it. Van Hecke to nobody. Oh, Dak couldn't get back to it. Get back, play it up. Start running, boys. Start running. Joe's going to run. Joe's running into the ball. Joe's running in the box, taking on 1, 2, 3 players. They want to dive. They want to foul. The ball is stopped. Oh, I think they're going to say, Gav. Yeah. Joe Rothwell. Here's Joe Rothwell. Ready? Gav. Hey, Gav. You're fucking shithouse. Fuck off, wanker. That's literally what Joe Rothwell just said to Gavin Ward. And I love it. And I'm here for it. And I love it. I love that Joe continually said his name to get his attention. Gav. The second Gav turned around. Fuck off, you shithouse. Fucking wanker. Fucking, oh my God. Joe is so mad at Gavin Ward. I shouldn't be swearing this much. Sorry, Showbiz Dan. The weather is cold but sunny. About an inch of snow on the ground. Probably about 25 degrees outside. I don't know what that equates to Celsius, but it's cold. We just had really nice weather throughout the weekend. Last weekend was gorgeous, but some snow today. Oh my gosh. Coventry all over Sheffield 4-1. Oh, is that going to be out? Good job, Gallagher, spraying that out. Dolan tries to one-time it. A sliding challenge. Atkinson, not going to lie. Big play by Atkinson. All things stand right now. Sheffield's loss. Remember, Sheffield is in 5th with the game in hand. So Sheffield's loss is huge for us, everybody. Is huge. It's huge. Joe Rothwell's right foot coming. And down, low, flicked up, headed up again. The ball's still in the box. It's going to go way over. And it's Kadra. Rovers with so many offensive players on the pitch. It's crazy. Dolan, Kadra, Gallagher, Dak. Tony knows we need a goal here. Headed away by Bristol again. Gavin Ward calling. You pointing. Boy, who does he look like? He looks like someone I know. What is he calling here? It's got to be a foul, right? Yeah, he's calling a foul on Van Hecker for, let's see this again. Yeah, I think Basengo just bullied him. It's a pen. This is a pen. And it's Bradley Dack taking the pen. We have Bradley Dack taking the pen at 81-36 for Rovers. It's a pen. Gavin Ward, of all people, have given us a pen. And 810 days later, Bradley Dack has a chance to score a goal in front of his own crowd. 85-55. Ward points. Whistle getting blown. I can't. My heart is thumping right now in my chest. Bradley Dack comes on. Nope, he waits. He's coming on to it. It's saved! It's saved! No. Not a great pen. Not a great pen. Not the best pen. Bristol with the ball now. Van Hecker looks a little sluggish out there. He just got beat. Out on the left, it's Lenahan, 1v1, and a deflection and lucky deflection there. Good job, Lenahan, on the challenge. 82-51 on the clock. Y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry that didn't go. Man, my emotions right now. I was ready to cry. All right. The tears are flowing for the wrong reason. Holy crap. All right. It's Lewis Travis holding the ball in midfield. Sorry, I felt like I had a boog, and I did have a boog. Did nobody tell me about my booger? Oh, down and low, and it's tipped, and it's over. Oh, my God, Dak again just almost scored. On a one touch, just wide of the post. Dak frustrated with himself. It was Kadra out left, and he just played a little one-timer, low cross ball in. Dak with the flick, open footed. I think it took a deflection. Here, this is a better angle here. Nope. Just a miss kick, just a little bit. Just that little bit. Holy shit. Ooh, yeah, same here, Wolves. That's up. Leicester and Brentford and Wolves are my Leicester, Brentford, Wolves are the three teams I really like in the Prem. Wow. Reading got their butts spanked today. They got their butts spanked. Man. All right. So I'm just doing some checking for everyone here. Rovers with the ball again. It's Rothwell running way out right as Lenahan trying to provide some width in attack. Lenahan's going to challenge and then bring his left foot in and scrape a little ball in on the left. He's not happy. Not too happy. Austin FC plays super late tonight. It'll be like 4 in the morning there for all of you. Nice spin by that. Oh, and it comes back to Trav. Trav's going to play it over to the right, and that's a foul right there. Oh, Ward. You say he's like, I already gave you one pen, Sam. You don't get the other. Liverpool beat Brighton 2-0, and it's Brentford Burnley still 0-0 at 85. Come on, Brentford. Ball on the left. It's Kadra again. He's looked really good. That's somehow not a foul as well. Rovers looking for fouls now. Gavin Ward's not going to give them to you. We know he's not. Bournemouth over Derby 1-0. Birmingham Hull 0-0. Blackpool 1-0 over Swansea. Cardiff Preston 0-0. And Coventry's big win over Sheffield helps. Millwall could drive with Borough. That would be okay for us. Not, it's definitely got the win 4-0 over Reading. And Stoke is winning over Peterborough. 85, and we're at 86 minutes. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Brentford just scored. Yes. F you, Burnley. 0-0 here with a little bit of it. Yeah. Well, Mr. Echo, if you don't know the history of Gavin Ward, man, I got to tell you, dude's shady. Those beady, untrusting eyes. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Oh, man. Still time. It's Masengo with the ball in the midfield now. He falls. Turned over. It's Warden. Does he play it through? It does get through. Kadra can't get on the end of it, though, on the little clip up and out, and a Rovers throw. A Rovers throw. Oh, big shove. Big shove by a Bristol player. Don't forget, everyone, number 9, and that's a yellow. I think he just got shown a yellow, number 9. Don't forget, everyone, number 9 for Bristol used. Oh, yeah, they hate Lewis Travis. Vyman. Vyman talking to the fourth official. Trav is so great. I'm so happy we get 4 more years of Trav pissing off enemy team. I don't know. Arno, it's nice to have you in here, friend. No, we're not. No. Erickson with the assist. Good job. I do like Erickson as well. What a journey he's had to come back to. It's Bristol. They have space out wide left. Lenahan and Dolan closing down. Good job back, but it's still into a Bristol player. Dicking, diving, ducking, and through to Bristol. Oh, thank God. Falls. No foul there given. And it's Jan Paul. Viking Warlord looking up, looking up. Kadra on the left. Wow. Beats him. Burn. Oh, just out of bounds. Kadra's looked good this game. Kadra's playing well. 88 minutes. 88 keys. 88 years since the last goal, please. Yeah, I know. Seriously, that would be amazing. Danny, good to have you in here. Yeah, it has been quite the difference. And we still do have a lot of soft games coming up. Oh, Dak missed that. I think he was being held there a little bit. Surprised. Good job, Trav. Way to get over there and win that. Ward's going to call that foul, though. FM rooting for City here. Good to have you in here. We always welcome the opponents, supporters in. So make yourself at home, bro. 90 minutes here we're coming up on. A nice heel flick, and it was Rothwell over. He cut off the replay. Extra time is approaching. We're at 89-30. 0-0. Dolan with it. Remember, we went to 4 at the back, and we have 4 attacking players on. Dak, who I think is an attacking player. Kadra, Gallagher, and Dolan, and Rothwell are all in for us. That is as offensive as you can get. The last thing you could do maybe is like, I don't know, put in Giles as like an inverted wing back. 4 minutes of added time. Big throw for Bristol here. Drops at the feet. De Silva giving a valve there for number 9, who, of course, again, used a super insensitive word today. A shot by Bristol, wide of the goal. That was Williams. Oh, my God. I'm going to die. I'm going to die watching Rovers. I'm going to die streaming. You're all going to watch. I'm telling you. I can feel the life force leaving my body right now. Do you remember Cocoon? Anybody remember the 80s movie Cocoon with Wilford Brimley and Jessica Tandy and Steve Guttenberg? Remember what they look like in the eggs, all emaciated? Or do you remember the guy's body from Arachnophobia? Anybody remember that movie where they lift the body and they're like, what the hell happened to this body? He's been drained of all his blood. That's what I feel like on the inside. I feel like the alien from Cocoon or the body from South America from the beginning of Arachnophobia. If you have not seen that movie, it's a great movie and you should watch it. Because Arachnophobia was shot pre-CGI. So everything's real spiders. Let me say that again. Watch the movie Arachnophobia because it's real spiders. Or they use some electronic spiders in some scenes. But dude, Arachnophobia is better than any CGI. Flared shot there by Bristol. Tama at one time. And oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bristol have scored. Bristol scored off a one-timer off the right of the box. Bristol have scored. It's a beautiful strike, really. Rovers go to 4 at the back and concede. We really need this point. Oh, Vyman rubbing it in Travis's face. Yeah, just so you know, F1MB, one of your Bristol players used an extremely derogatory term, aka hate speech, regarding a certain group of people in today's game. So you can talk all you want about the win, but that's bullcrap. Yeah, I don't want to turn it on because I'll get, we can't like cue the sound. So second home game versus a bottom of the table team, and Rovers can't score a goal. And it was a red. Who did Gavin Ward give a red to? Tony's referee? So what happened before was Gavin Ward gave a red card to an assistant coach? Thank you for being classy. Yes, but yes, a win is a win. But at what cost? That's it. Ref's going to blow the whistle. And that's it. That'll do. Nigel Pearson being classy. Classy guy, Nigel Pearson. I like Nigel Pearson. Respect. Showing some class. More class than some of his Bristol players. Rovers lose 1-0. The streak continues. Close coming over and saying good things to Bradley Dack. It's a really nice moment. Class by Close there. Respect where it's due. Life isn't about how you handle the good times. It's about how you handle the bad times, people. That is the measure of your character. You want to know what type of person you really are? It's what do you do when you're covered in shit? When it's hitting the fan, when it's spraying you in the face, what do you do? Classy by Close there. Dak gonna come over and give a little walk to the fans, talk to the fans. Great moment for him just to be back. Just to be back. I can't watch this friggin' Bristol team anymore. Can't watch these guys celebrate. I can't do it. All right. So what does that happen to our table? Looks like Millwall and Borough are going to draw. So real quick, everyone. Rovers, we are in fourth, but Luton and QPR have 2 games in hand. Are only down by a point and 2 points. We still really do have a shot. Borough picking up a loss was huge. Forest and Coventry with wins tighten it. Millwall with a draw. Blackpool, oh my God. Everybody below us draw or won. Us and Sheffield were the only teams that lost. It's now, wow, 14th to 4th is only separated by 8 points. 14th to 4th. I know some of y'all are leaving. Look, that one really hurt. I'm really sorry that happened, but at least we got to experience that trauma and that sorrow together. It makes it more palatable, makes it easier to deal with. So that sucks. But my heart soared when I saw Bradley Dack out there, and he did make a difference in that game. Going to a back four with this big gamble by Mowbray. Nobody can talk smack now. Everybody's been saying he needs to do something. He's too conservative. He did. He went for it. He did what any of you would have done. He put a bunch of strikers on. He went to a back four. He played aggressive, and we still didn't get it. In fact, we conceded a goal, which we probably wouldn't have in a back five. I got to say, that goal doesn't look like a back five goal. So, yeah, that's good. Good, Adam. The only way is up from that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got you, bruv. Yeah, silver lining. Thank you. I don't know if you want but I'm going to go for your name. Well, look, on behalf of Rovers Chat, obviously we appreciate all of you here. You're all fantastic human beings. I want you, no matter where you're at in this world, in this life, to appreciate your health, appreciate your day. It's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world. Hug someone today, love someone today, be positive, create positivity in your little circle. All you can control is this. The world is my screen, and you get this. So you got to make that count for you. All right, friends. By the way, follow us on Twitter. We're going to probably do a spaces, right? We do like a space, which is like a live kind of call-in show. The fans can come in, talk. It's a really fun time. Ryan Hildred and Ollie Walker-Peel are usually the hosts. Sometimes I call in there. It's a lot of fun. So check us out on Rovers Chat at Twitter. Follow Ryan Hildred and all the gang. Don't forget about A Night with Colin Hendry, everybody. Remember this? This is good news. So make sure to get your tickets for that. So follow us on social media, Rovers Chat, the like. On behalf of all of Rovers Chat, it's a GG for me. You're all fantastic. I know you could be doing anything with your time and you spend it with me. Don't think for a second that that isn't lost on me. And don't think for a second I don't truly, deeply appreciate you choosing to spend your time with me. It actually means a lot. All right. So know that. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you for the next one for Rovers Chat. It's another watch along. Stay tuned for all our content. Like, subscribe. Please leave a comment when I end this video. It would be awesome if you could go in the comment section of the video, not the chat, and give a like and leave a comment. I don't care what it is. Do it for us and help out the channel. We appreciate you either way. Either way. That does it. We'll see you all in the next one, fans. Silver. I'm going to take this silver lining off probably. There we go. Okay. Bye.
The Rovers Chat YouTube channel is proudly sponsored by 6yardsout.com. They've got retro football from every era with mugs, phone cases and much more. They also have plenty of Rovers goods, including apparel with the famous 94-95 season and this season's kit. Check them out using the link in the description below.